Welcome back to Allied Bullies TV, man. Today I got Ben with me. He really don't got a kennel name yet. I guess he's still trying to, decide on his kennel name. That's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to start off a little bit different than usually how I start off with my guests. What? How old are you?
21.
21.
Yeah.
That's pretty young, man. How long you been, affiliated with dogs in general, not just American Bullies, just dogs, period?
I had dogs all my life. My first dog I had was a Siberian Husky. We had three of them. My granddad got them for us when we was kids. And after having them, I don't even know for real. I just fell in love with dogs because them dogs showed true love to us. They protected us. My granddad got to be outside with us. They were just always with us. Like I've been in love with dogs my whole life, for real. Stop it,
Okay.
man.
Um, how long you been, gravitating towards American Bullies?
For about 3 years now. Nope, that's a lot. Not even 3 years. I started falling in love with American Bullies when that dog DDK Hawk came out. Like that dog, that was a crazy dog. I ain't gonna lie. It was like a big dog too, and I lucky just kept up with that dog for real. I even acquired on a pup by them before. But it was a lot, and I think like 13 when I acquired on a pup by them. Uh, it was really that long for real. Um, but yeah, ever since that dog came out, I just fell in love with the breed for real. That dog was like a good protective dog, family dog. That's it for real.
Yeah, that's a pretty large dog. When
Yeah,
people first start seeing that dog, everybody like, "Man, what? That's a big pit bull." People
yeah,
was calling it pit bull, but it's not a pit bull. But that was a big, impressive looking dog when he first came out, and people weren't really used to seeing that type of dog around.
yeah,
Um, Now we had spoke briefly behind the scenes about bringing you on the show for an interview.
yeah,
You had expressed that you would rather come once you had acquired a new puppy.
yeah,
Uh, you here with us today on the show with the dog, so it's safe to say, uh, you got the puppy.
yeah.
Um, who did you purchase that puppy from?
So I went out to New York. Uh, it's a guy. I met him back in November. I didn't meet him at first, but I met him over Instagram. I was just scrolling through Instagram. This is how I always found all my dogs for real. I just scroll through Instagram and just look around for a new dog. That's like my first thing I do. Just scroll through Instagram, make sure everybody got good reputation, stuff like that. So back in November, I acquired him a female puppy at first, but he sold the female puppy. So we really stopped texting for real, and I retexted him back in January, and I dropped a deposit on this boy right here. His name is Swagged Out Kennels on Instagram. He a great guy. Uh, I got him from out of New York. From him. I wonder if I got his Instagram. I can show his Instagram on there.
Yeah,
All right.
yep. You can show his Instagram on here. That way anybody, want to reach out to him and do
Yeah.
business with him, they can.
All right. So you see, Swagged Out Kennels. If I
Uh,
want to acquire a puppy on him, he a great guy. Got great quality dogs.
all right. That's Swagged Out Kennels on
Oh
Instagram,
yeah.
correct?
Yeah, Swagged Out Kennels on Instagram.
All right. Um, are you still in contact with that breeder?
Yes, I am. He gonna have his first litter with Draco. He got a Merle girl he got his first litter with, so y'all could be on the lookout for that around 10, 11 months. When Draco turned 10, 11 months, he got his first litter with him.
Oh, okay. So he gonna use him on a litter.
Yeah, cause
Something he
this,
got going on over there.
yeah, cause Draco was his keeper male.
Oh, okay.
He was his keeper male. But he sold him to me. But he wanted to have a litter out of him, so he could see
Right,
what he go do.
right. So he sold you the dog and what, like, kept a stud credit on it.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. Um,
I don't know, man.
what kind of advice has that breeder, Swag from Swagged Out Kennels, given to you since purchasing the puppy? You know, Anything he put you up on game about, or
Uh, I don't believe so. I mean, I knew a lot about the breed and stuff. I don't think he put me up on game for real, but he definitely like came in clutch with his dog. I feel like, he gave it to me for a great price. I ain't gonna discuss his prices over here. Like, we
right?
gotta discuss his price with him, but he definitely like basically put me on game with his dog right here for real, for real. Like, he gave me a stepping stool for real, for real. Uh, that's all I can say for real, for real. Like, yeah, he just gave me a stepping stool by giving me him.
Right. We definitely gonna, at the end of the interview, we gonna take a look at that dog. That's a nice looking puppy, man.
Yeah,
So we definitely gonna take a look at him, at the end of this interview, so people can see what you're talking about.
I bet.
Um, a lot of breeders that I hear speaking on the topic of starting a breeding program, they mention, it's better to start off maybe with a female. That is strictly only opinion. That's not a fact.
Yeah.
What made you choose to purchase a male to, get things going on in your program versus a female? I know you was acquiring about a female first and you ended up getting a male because he sold the female. But I know you probably could have went another route or went somewhere else and got a female. What made you say, you know what, I'm a run with this male to get my ship selling?
Um. So even though females make up like I was told like females make up like most of like the litter for real. You could have a great male, but your female got to be it for real. But what made me get him? What made me get him? I don't know. It's just like I wanted a stud. Just like it's gonna be a wow factor, and I feel like him right here. He was just a wow factor. As soon as I seen him, like he showed me a video. That's a wow factor right there. But at the same time, I do already got a female. I got a female. Her name's Star. She at the house right now. She a great female too. She like more on the muscle side, short side. I won't say she like more like XL, but she is like more standard because she is on the shorter side. But I got a female. She ain't as like she ain't well, she ain't as good as him, but like she a great female, great
Right,
producer, produce
right.
big litters. But what made me get this male for real? I just wanted to start off with a male for real, and I got another male too. His name Ghost. He down in Detroit, so I always had males first. Now, cause I got Ghost first, then I got Star maybe like 4 months afterwards, and then I got him a year later. So I look he got a kennel for real. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. Make me just get the boys first for real. I really can't say. I just like I just buy what I like for real on the
Right,
dog side.
right, right. Uh, it sounds like to me more, you could care less about, the business side of the
Yeah,
dog stuff. You just love the dogs,
yeah,
man. Period. That's what it sounds like. Cause reason why a lot of dudes say like start off with a female versus a male. From what I've been told, they say like if you're trying to build a program, it might be easier with a female because you could purchase a female and, long as she a good quality, solid female, you can always, go out and then, get a quality stud and breed to that quality stud and produce. You could produce a
yeah,
stud or you could produce more females, out the gate versus if you get a male, you really got to work that male. You really got to market that male to get him out here and, to get his name and his reputation out here. Then, you got to get the productions under him so people could see what he could produce as well. So, that's just what I've been hearing.
Be quiet, little man. So wait. I got another thing on that. How you said I have been marketing him a lot already. Just by from the time again,
Right.
everybody already like a lot of top kennels already been talking to me about him. Like I'm trying to get a couple breedings done with him. Like just like I've been going to business with a couple different people
Right.
on breeding him with like their top quality females. Uh, I don't want to say no names just yet, but
Right.
I got like a couple things in store, just like already in a lot locked up with him.
Right.
For,
Right.
for
Um, he a nice male, man. Shit, I
yeah,
might lock him in. For
solid man.
real. But What is the bloodline behind him, man?
Alright, so his dad is straight from Bossy. Not the Merle Bossy Rome, but his dad named Rome. Uh he Bossy Congo son and Bossy Hawaii son. His mom is Nova from over at Major Bullies. I really don't know her bloodline, but I know they work with a lot of GK blood, and like a lot of like GK. I don't know if he have GK have Bossy, but I know his mom like they work with a lot of GK blood. But his mom is London. Dang, I don't have her paired with me, so I wouldn't be able to see for real. So like I say like he have Bossy, he have GK, but even with that like it's a lot of like Markov. He 3 times Markov. Markov go through Bossy like is like base Bossy blood, like it's all the way in the back of his pet, and that's on his mom's side too, because his granddad 2 time Markov son,
Right,
straight
right,
Markov
right.
son. Come here, little man, get over here.
Okay, now in your search for purchasing a new puppy, I'm pretty sure you were probably looking at, other upcoming litters, other puppies, and also other kennels. What was the deciding factors that made you choose to deal with swagged out kennels and, get the puppy that you currently own?
Uh, what made me deal with swag out Keno's the bloodline he got in his yard and the reputation he have around in the community for real. He a great person. I was hearing and stuff like I ain't about to just buy a puppy just because you got a dog. Like you got a good dog. I really want to go like just by the dog itself and like the reputation you got in the community. So like, how can I explain it? Stop, man. I don't know for real. It just like he just had a good reputation to me, and yeah, had some nice dogs, bro. For real. Stop.
Right. All right. With it's a lot of different scammers and unethical breeders and things of that nature. What what kind of is your process on finding a breeder that you could trust? You know,
Um, See, like how I did with this dog right here, I ain't gonna lie. I talked to him for maybe like 15 minutes, then sent him a deposit on him.
right?
I just like kept my faith in God for real. Said, hey, I ain't gonna get scammed. I don't think I'm gonna get scammed. He a great person. I'm already hearing about his reputation. Everybody get dogs from him. I don't think I'm gonna get scammed. I really just kept my faith in God for with that one. Everybody thought I was crazy though, because I sent him some cheese for the deposit for real. So, but like with these scammers for real, you gotta really just look out for them. You will know a scammer when you see them for real. Like I be in a Facebook group, in a group post for real, and they could be having a lot of scammers. People be getting scammed in the Facebook group post a lot. So like I don't really deal with the Facebook group post for real on buying dogs, but I really be on Instagram for real. So like when I bought him, uh, yeah, like I said, I just kept my faith in God when I bought him. Like I ain't gonna get scammed.
Right, right. Um, you mentioned that you had went up to New York.
Yeah,
Uh, it was New York City.
yeah, in New York City.
How long it took you to get up there? You drove up there?
Yeah, this should take 8 hours. It said 8 hours, like 7.5, 8 hours. I think I got up there in like 6. I sped to get him. Like, look, so look, it was funny though, cause like, dude, on Swag Out Kennels, he was telling me like, uh, when I'm able to get out there. I told him the 13th. I got up there on the 6th because some money hit my car. Oh, I can get up there on the 6th now. So I told him that same morning. I told him, I said, I'm gonna be on my way to New York. I'll see you in a couple hours. He said, I bet. I got up there in 6 hours. I'm not gonna lie. I sped up there. I got a rental and sped up there.
So, what was it like, man, when you got up there?
I ain't gonna lie. New York crazy. Uh, the trip. I ain't gonna lie. The trip was fire. Like just being on the road, clearing your mind for real. That was nice. But when we got to New York, I ain't gonna lie. It's like everything moved fast. Like it's like a big city. Like I ain't gonna lie. I think I almost got in like 3 accidents from people driving up there. Like everything just moved fast up there. So like you gotta like I don't know. You gotta know how to drive out there for real. Then like the people cool. I think I was getting food. People funny out there. They were just arguing with the police officers, stuff like that. People, I got videos of me. Everywhere I walked him, he's just a wild factor to everybody. I got videos of that right there. Show you that. Everybody stopped me where I was walking to see him.
In New York?
Yeah, everywhere. Lady gave me free pictures. It's in this in Times Square. Lady gave us free pictures because she wanted to get pictures with the dog. So she gave me some free pictures with him. The ones I posted on my Instagram.
Oh yeah. Wow. Oh, you was right smack downtown New
Yeah.
York. Is what part of New York is that breeder out of? Like, Manhattan, Harlem, do you know? Brooklyn?
I'm not sure. We met in Manhattan. That's where I went and picked him up at. But I believe he said he drove from Jersey.
Oh, okay,
But he be in
okay.
New York a lot. But I don't think he told me he drove from Jersey.
Yeah, that ain't too far from,
Yeah.
I think that's just over like a bridge or something like that, if I ain't
Yeah.
mistaken. Um, did did you stay up there in New York, or was it you drove up there and you flipped back around and got back on the road?
Uh, I wanted to stay up there. I definitely wanted to, but we couldn't. Cause I had to get to work the next day.
Right, right.
So we just got back on the road. We stayed for a couple of hours and we just got back on the road.
Okay.
Oh man, stop.
I know you mentioned, you didn't have multiple dogs. What are some things though that you wish you would have already known before purchasing your first puppy?
Mm, my first puppy. My first puppy I purchased.
Yeah, what's some of the things you know, like, damn, I wish I would have known that.
All right, so my first dog I purchased was Diamond. Some things I should know before purchasing her. How clingy they is. I ain't gonna lie. They be clingy. Um, dang. I don't, it's not really that many things I think I know. Cause like I grew up with dogs my whole life, so
Right.
I knew everything was gonna come with a dog. But cause she was a pit bull, so she was real clingy. Not aggressive type, but she was real clingy for real, for real. I didn't think she was gonna be that clingy. Cause like my other dogs, they never been that clingy like that. So I think I knew everything that was gonna come with having dogs for real, for real. So I had 6 dogs at a point in time, at one time, and I think I had that coming out of high school. I had 6 dogs coming out of high school, so I really knew a lot about dogs before I even purchased them.
So you had 6 dogs. What type of dogs were
3 pit bulls and 3 American bullies.
they? They were 6 of your dogs, or like,
6 of mine.
wow. And what age was this at?
18 coming out of high school. My first dog, I got her Diamond. I got her when I was 17 in high school, and after that, I just kept buying dogs.
Did you purchase them dogs like from breeders here in Cleveland?
Yeah.
Okay.
Diamond, she kept. Well, I don't know the man name for real, but I bought. Cool. Be quiet. Here, I bought her from a man on Garfield.
Okay.
She was like a half bully pit though. Like her dad was a bully, her mom was a pit.
Right.
So I bought her from him. Star, got her from a friend. I said Star, no, Lexi. I got her from a friend I went to high school with. Star, she was my first. No, I lied. Go. Then I got Ghost. No, got Chapo next. Chapo was a game bred pit, but he wasn't that like he act like a granddad. Like he was like an older dog for real, for real. So him. Then I got Ghost. He was my first full American bully with paperwork. That's my boy right there. He down in Detroit now though. I sent him back to he on the co-own. I sent him back to Detroit with the person who bred him because she want to use him for a litter and stuff. Then I got Star. Star is my girl I got now. She a full American bully. She got paperwork too. She got the house.
What's
And I got I ain't lucky to decide her name on her. Her name was Fendi. When I got her, but she on the co-own too. So, cause like somebody want to use like I didn't have enough space. My grandparents didn't want to let me have all my dogs for her.
right?
So I sent some of them out on co-owns and I kept 3 of them.
Okay. Speaking on the co-own, what's your thoughts on co-own? If somebody thinking about co-owning a dog, what advice would you give them to, kind of make sure that the co-owns go smoothly? Because a lot of times I've been hearing, with co-owns, people end up falling out and
Yeah.
things like that. It'd be brothers falling out with brothers and just crazy. So what kind of advice can you give to somebody who thinking about doing co-owns, to kind of make sure the business stay smooth and it don't get rocky?
I say choose your co-owns wisely. Don't just go to anybody just because you're trying to get rid of the dog for real fast. It's like me. I kept all my co-owns really with family for real. Like Ghost. Like I trust her. Uh, she didn't even want to let them go for real. She let them go just because she couldn't keep all the dogs herself. But some things happened, so she was able to take them back for a co-own. Uh, Star going on the co-own right now too with one of my kennel partners. I trust him with them. Who else? Fendi. She with her friend. I know she in great hands. Uh, so I really just choose my co-owns wisely for real. Don't just give your dogs to anybody. Make sure they got them. But they go work it keep your dogs nice and tidy. How you do? Keep them nice. Come on, little man, stop that. That's it for real.
Okay. Once you decide to open, the current puppy you got here with us today, what would be his stud fee?
So when I do open them up, so look, I got five. I don't want to say five. I got 4 litters coming with him. Well, after his first litter with the dude down in New York, after I see what he produced, then I'm gonna open him up to like the public for real.
Right.
So cause like I got him some in houses right now with just my kennel partners. They got in houses with him right now with them. But after I see what he produced with the dog down in New York, his the girl dog in New York where he came from, then I'm open up to like the public for real, market him off more, and I'm gonna like set a price for him because after I see what he produced, I should know like like me, I want to produce like them show quality bullies. I said yeah, show quality bullies like them Instagram bullies like thick bullies like this. Like
Right.
I want to produce something like that. So I'm gonna know after his first litter what I'm gonna set him at for his intro rate.
Okay. Um, you just mentioned you want to produce like show dogs.
Yeah,
Um, so you eventually want to see some of your productions in the show ring.
yeah,
Um, do you want to show dogs personally yourself as well?
yeah. I want to be a handler for like cause like me and Draco, we going to the show the next Judgment Day in September. He gonna be 9 months at the time, so he should be good to go. Yeah, he should be 9 months at the time. So I'm gonna handle him myself in the ring. I'm gonna enter him in there. Cause like I've been working with him a lot, so
Okay.
I do want to be a handler for dogs.
Now, when it come to breeding, when you breeding these dogs, um, are you breeding dogs to create dogs to sell to other breeders, or are you creating dogs to sell to just regular people who just want a pet?
Um, Kind of both. Me personally, I breed dogs just for the I don't want to say the fun of it, cause like I do want to better the community, but like I breed dogs for like family loving dogs for real. But I know like these dogs could do well in another program, like me breeding dogs, like production could go well in another program. So for me, like I just say I just breed them just to be family loving pets for real.
Okay. Um, I noticed that you have a good relationship with Divine Bully Camp Billy and Trig the Bully.
Come here, little man.
Give me a little backstory. Give me a little backstory on how those relationships develop.
All right, so me and Trig, I met Trig first. Me and Trig was go already like we already had like a little cool relationship. We was gonna have we was gonna have a litter between my boy Ghost and his girl Denali. So that's where we came. That's where me and him came about. Uh, we had that. We ended up having that litter. Came out nice. Uh, Billy. So I had a stud credit to a boy Legend, and I didn't want to use my girl for the stud credit, so I low key like just gave it off. I gave the stud credit off to him. That's where we all just came into business with each other for real. After like we all just came in like we made like our own little chat, make a business chat for real. So that's it for real. Then at the same time, yeah, at the same time like Yeah, that's it for real. Yeah, that's how I met him for real. But at the same time, I did have Billy board train Ghost, like training Ghost a little bit. Cause Ghost, I ain't gonna lie, he was a puller for real. I ain't like that. He was a good little aggressive towards other male dogs. He trained them, got them together. So I knew Billy prior, but I didn't like have like a real like relationship with him for real.
Okay, is it any other people affiliated with y'all inner
Yeah.
circle?
My boy Eric, he affiliated with us now too. Uh, it's four of us. It's us four. Me, Billy, Trigg, and Eric, and we all just in business with each other. His girl go. His girl got a stud credit to him right here. So that's gonna be another litter to look out for them. Come on, stop.
Yeah, man, I think that's a good thing y'all got going on, man. I kind of took notice to it on Instagram, man. By all of y'all being such, young men
Yeah,
in the game and y'all pulling together like that, to create better dogs and things like that, man. I I take notice to that, and I want to see, y'all continue to do what y'all doing because I see, y'all on the path to do great things. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And I appreciate what y'all doing for the community up here in Cleveland. And like I say, as young men, I see y'all taking lead and leading the pack. And you don't rarely see that, but I see that with y'all, and I kind of see like a real tight knit kind of thing y'all got going on, man. That's a
yeah,
good thing.
yeah, man.
Um, with so many, sizes and different variations in the American bully breed, what is your vision of a complete American bully? In your mind, what you aiming to create?
I want a dog that can move, like a dog that's not too heavy, not too little. A dog that's gonna protect my house. A dog that's gonna protect my siblings, because I don't got no kids right now. Protect my family for real. A dog that amazing structure for real. What I'm trying to create, like I said earlier, is show quality dogs for real. That's like for families for real. And that's it for real. Just a dog that can move, just be a nice family loving dog with great structure and stuff. Come on, stop.
Okay, like I just touched on, you all being such young men in the game, right? You know,
You're not going over there.
it's sad to say, a lot of young men right now, especially, in the city we living in, Cleveland, it's a lot of crime and things like that going on, and a lot of people getting hurt, people losing their life and things like that. What, a lot of American bully breeders, a lot of people on the outside looking in, they kind of we got a kind of a bad reputation a little bit.
Yeah.
They feel like I mentioned that in the interview with King Tez that they think we all just gangsters, drug dealers, gang members, things like that. What what do you think we could do as bully breeders and as members of this bully community to kind of put ourselves in a better light. So, maybe people on the outside looking in can, remove them negative stereotypes.
Um, what can we do? I don't. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie. It's like everybody gonna get judged regardless. So I don't really like. You got to just show them more than you could just tell them for real. For real. I don't know what you really can do for real, but like I'm gonna show you better than I'm gonna tell you. I'm not that type of person you pay me to be.
Right,
Uh, me myself. I'm a schoolboy. I'm not in those streets. None of that.
right.
Uh, yeah, I don't really know for real. You gotta just show them. I don't really know. You gotta just show them that you more than what you think I am. Uh, showing what you could do, like, you know.
Do you kind of think, maybe we can portray ourselves, in a better light for as like, our actions, and not speaking on, me or you personally. I'm speaking on the community in general, far as, maybe we can portray ourselves in a way, that's more appealing. Not to say you got to change yourself or be something you not. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, if you call yourself a breeder, right, and you breeding these dogs, and you looking to put these dogs in people's homes and things like that, everyday working people, and why have pictures on your kennel page with you holding guns and things like that? We need to portray ourselves in a better way, man.
Yeah, definitely do. Like that gun stuff, like you gotta just when you got like I don't post on no my kennel, like I ain't gonna lie, I don't got a kennel page actually. My regular page is my kennel page.
Right.
But I know I do be seeing people like post themselves like weed, guns, stuff like that on your kennel page. That's bad business right there. You gotta keep your life separately for real, for real. You gotta keep like keep your dog page, like your dogs, you know, and keep your outside life, your outside life. Keep that, they show two different sides to you for real, for real. That's how I do for real. But like me, I just show myself because like it's just me myself. I don't do that stuff, so that's why I don't got a kennel page for real. I'm gonna just show my dogs on my regular page. I'm gonna show you like type of person I am. I don't be into all that stuff. Stop, little man. Stop buying that.
Right. You know, I think, back to what I was saying, like, by y'all being such young men in the game, and the way y'all carry yourselves, I look at y'all, man, and I think y'all can push the breed and push the city, to to a better life. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's what I see in y'all, man. I see y'all like Trig. I be seeing him at work, you know what I'm saying? Welding, doing this
yeah,
thing. Like I see y'all doing productive things, man. I don't see nothing negative. And I
yeah,
think, by y'all, breeding these dogs, maybe other people that's younger than y'all and coming up under y'all, they could look up to y'all and be like, okay, shit, I want to breed dogs too. Look at what they got going on. And when they look at y'all, they seeing y'all got positive things going on. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So that's another thing. I got a lot of people that like a lot of older people for real that like I ain't gonna say brag about me, but they could brag about me for real. Like I got like mentors, I can say mentors, like my old coaches and stuff. They see what I'm doing now, and like they like bring me in to like some of the like the little meetings and stuff. Like at Third Good, Coach CB, he brought me into one of the meetings. He like showed me all stuff for real. He wanted some of them younger kids like hey, following his footsteps, Cause me, I grew up in a crazy neighborhood. I grew up in Cleveland my whole life. I lived I lived up the way, down the way,
Right.
in the suburbs, all that for real. So it's like you could make yourself better than what people picture you to be for real. And that's how CB like portrayed me to the younger community. He told them how what I be doing, how I keep myself out of trouble and stuff. Just work, breed dogs, take care of my family and stuff like that for real. Stop, man. Give me that.
Yeah, no doubt. I think like me, I grew up in Cleveland too. I grew up on East 105th, Superior on Hathaway.
Yeah, I know that's how.
Um, it don't matter, man, where you come from. It's where you at and where you headed. You know, like I say, I grew up in Cleveland my whole life. I grew up around everything you could possibly be around,
Yeah,
but I still managed to make something out of myself. And like you just said, I still managed to be able to take care of my family. I got 6 kids and a wife. So
mm-hmm.
I've still managed to, make it out, take care of my kids, take care of my family, and stay out of harm's way and not be incarcerated and things like that.
Yeah,
Um, you mentioned your coach.
yeah.
What type of sports was you into?
I play all sports: basketball, baseball. I ain't I ain't gonna say football, but like I hop out there and play football with y'all. track, cross country, soccer, and I was on the swim team. So I got like multiple different coaches, but yeah, like just that one coach CB, he lucky pushing me a lot for real to keep going because like he breed dogs to himself. He pushed me a lot for real to keep going with the dogs, stay out the way, bro. Look, man.
Okay, what are some of the things you looking to achieve breeding dogs?
What I'm trying to achieve in breeding dogs, uh, I ain't gonna lie. I want to put Grand Champ in front of his name. That's one thing I want to achieve for real. I want to get Grand Champ in front of like, or if it's not his name, at least one of his kids' name. For real.
It's possible, man.
Yeah,
From what I'm looking at, it's possible.
yeah. I want like that's one thing I want to achieve. But like outside the show ring for real, what I want to achieve is like make sure all my dogs get in 11 homes for real. And make sure like I don't got to come like get like calls back for the complaints for real. Like like when you sell a dog, like some people like to complain about the dog they got or something. I don't want that for real. I want to be able to give everybody like the dog they looking for.
Right. It, now you just said you want to give people the dog they looking for.
Yeah.
Is is that something maybe when a customer call you up and they're inquiring about purchasing a dog from you and they say, I'm looking to buy a dog, is that something that you gonna have that kind of conversation with the customer and kind of pick their brain as to what kind of lifestyle they live in,
Yeah.
what kind of dog they looking to get into and things like that?
Uh. So wait, what you mean by that?
Like, if
Like.
somebody call you up for a dog and they say, hey, look, I like your kennel, I like what you got going on, I'm looking to get a dog. You might want to, ask, what kind of lifestyle you live.
Oh.
You an active person, you a type of person
Oh
that,
yeah. So
maybe.
I get what you're saying. So basically, like, is you gonna be able to take care of this dog the way it need to be taken care of for real? So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna ask that for like before I even sell my dogs. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna do a home visit. I'm basically like I need a background check for real. I can't just send a dog to any home for real. Cause like I know like what comes to dogs, you gotta have enough time for them because they will destroy stuff. Gotta have a nice little yard or at least act like walks every day, stuff like that. So yeah, that gotta be like the number one thing for real is make sure they go take care of the dog the way they need to take care of. Let go of that.
yeah. And, also, I was inquiring far as, like I was saying, like, whether a person might be active or whether they might be a person that sit around on the couch a lot, or that way you can kind of pair them up and match them up with a puppy that's going to be fit for them, so
Yeah,
that you, like you just said, like, so you don't get the call back saying, hey, this puppy ain't working out for me,
yeah,
because this might be a person who ain't that active and they got this puppy that's so active, this dog that's so active, so now it ain't working out for them.
yeah. Get over here. You need to stop moving.
Because sometimes it might be better, when you do that, it might be better to tell somebody, what, hey, I don't got a puppy for you this particular litter. Give me a little minute. Let me wait till I get something that I feel like is fit for you.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, American Bully's not fit for everybody. Everybody can't take care of one of these. Me like if I know you like if I feel like you ain't gonna be able to take care of the dog, I ain't gonna sell you dog. I ain't gonna sell the dog just to anybody for real. If I know you can't take care of, if I know your lifestyle for real, I ain't gonna sell a dog. Or I'm gonna just tell you like, or I'm gonna like maybe just point you in the right direction for a type of dog for you. Maybe like one of them small dog like Yorkies or something. I'll point you in that direction, or like labs or something like that. But I know like this dog right here come with a lot of responsibility. Like these dogs are already pictured to be like aggressive and stuff. They already getting banned in the UK and stuff. So like, if I feel like if you ain't gonna put like show your dog off like to be the type like the loving dog you got, then I ain't gonna sell it to you. Let go.
It's a lot of responsibility that come with these dogs, man. It's like having adding an extra kid to
Yeah,
your life for real, man. They gonna get into stuff. They gonna do various things. You got the upkeep on them. If you can't afford these dogs, don't get them either.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, they not cheap, not cheap. When I say I spend like when I had all six of my dogs, I spend like a good 600 on food every 2 weeks. I ain't gonna lie,
I
because
believe it.
it's a lot to feed them. They don't eat regular just kibbles for real. It keep being a lot of recalls on kibble, so I really feed them a lot of raw meat for real,
Right.
and that's it for real. And then like if you want to be a breeder, you gotta have all that ready, like all that money ready, like with like C sections, vet bills, all that. Uh, what medicine and stuff for them. Yeah, you get sick because like these dogs do get sick a lot. And, like they be having a lot of allergies and stuff because like they sensitive to like certain foods. Like I don't feed him chicken. His skin
Right.
break out with
Right.
chicken. So you gotta make sure you know that stuff like that.
What kind of diet you got your dog on right now currently? Like what you feeding your dog right now?
All raw. Well, I got a little kibble. I'll add like a little kibble to it. He eating Diamond's puppy food. That's cool for him. It don't break him out or nothing. But he mostly eat raw for real. Uh, beef, vegetables, salmon oil. What else? Oats, stuff like that. I be putting broccoli in his food. He like that. Stuff like stuff like that for real. Stop.
What kind of I know he a little bit too young for some serious exercising, but I know you said you got other dogs. What kind of exercising do you do with your dogs?
Uh, I do got like something like this. They got a little spring thing in my backyard. They like to pull on that. I run up and down the streets with them and stuff. And then we do got a big backyard, so it's really like they they got like a lot of space to just have fun for real and run and stuff. Uh, my girl, she do like to pull on the tire and stuff. I ain't gonna lie, she had like a game bred pit for real. Even though she a bully, Come here, get over here. Don't bite that cord. That's it for real. I don't do too much exercising, but like I do
Yeah,
let them like work their sales for real out in the backyard because they know what they go get into. Like it's like certain things in my backyard they can play with. And they know what the just like the spring pole and stuff. Stop
yeah,
biting
I'm
that.
I'm I'm the same way, man. I got quite a bit of yard space, and I usually keep my dogs. I just let them be dogs, man.
Yeah,
I just leave them out, all of them
yeah. I don't even
together,
gotta.
and they just be dogs. Like you say, I got spring poles back there. I got various toys back there, and these dogs, they don't need a whole lot of exercise. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Cause you don't want to overexert them, and at the same time, you don't really want to be exercising them too young either.
yeah. You gotta let them grow first before you just like get to exercising them a lot.
Being young in this dog game, who are some of the ones that came before you that inspired you to get into breeding? Maybe it could be big name kennels, it could be small kennels, it could be people here
Uh,
locally.
so the people that really got me into the dog game was DK Dynasty. Uh, that was the person I was first started looking at. He got me in there. Then after that, it was just really people in Cleveland for real. Shout out to Mixed Kennels. She got some nice pockets over there. XL Boy. Um, and Superior Kennels. Them was the first two people I was talking with for real on getting into the dog game. They taught me a lot. They taught me a lot of stuff before buying the dog and stuff. I was gonna buy a pocket, but like I didn't think that was my type of route because they both sell pockets and stuff and breed pockets. So I didn't want to buy a pocket because like I didn't think that was my route. So I went into the XL and I started like she told me a lot of stuff about Callie. Shout out to her too. She the one who sold me my first XL bully. She told me taught me a lot of stuff about the dogs and stuff and all that, the breed.
Okay, you just mentioned, the pockets, that wasn't your lane,
Yeah,
so you went the XL route. What was it about the XL that made it, like shit, this my lane, man. The XLs, this what I'm gonna rock with
yeah.
versus the other classes.
So I ain't gonna say like pockets can't protect. Cause I be seeing some feisty pockets. I ain't gonna lie. I just be seeing some. Who else? What made me go the XL route was because like I said, I want a dog that's gonna protect the family. Like they ain't gonna have no trouble protecting the family for real. This dog can move by itself. I don't need to pick it up all like that to get in the car. I don't like dogs that can't move for real. Like I don't want a couch potato. That's what I don't want.
Right.
You gotta stop eating that little man.
All right. What are some of the biggest challenges of being a dog owner? It's gonna be viewers that watch this interview, and if you had to speak to them, people that's about to think about getting a dog, or they researching, getting into American bullies, and they might be thinking about getting into it. What are some of the biggest challenges, of being a dog owner? Not just a breeder, but just a dog owner in general.
Uh, Having time for the dog for real. Cause like everybody like we not rich or not. Like we can't just have somebody like take care of our dog while we out working. Like me, that's my biggest challenge for real. It's like just having time to like give my time to my dogs for real. Like me when I was younger, I was in high school and working a job. I had 6 dogs. I had to make sure I had time for every single last one of them dogs. We have our own personal relationship for real with the dogs. So that's really like I feel like that's the biggest challenge, just giving your time to your dogs for real. Make sure they like like you there for them and stuff. Cause like these dogs get depressed easily, and you got to just like be careful in the right way. I really think that's the only biggest challenge for me is having time.
Okay. Um, Name a few Cleveland breeders that you want to work with or maybe collab with that you haven't worked with yet.
Oh, so I got a couple I'm about to work with soon. Uh, LOM King Tez. I'm gonna work with him soon because our bloodlines look he click. He got bossy blood. I got bossy blood, so we could work soon. Uh, who else? Cleveland was. He one of them. And well, you already know I'm already working with Trig and Billy and Eric. So I think that's gonna be my first Cleveland breeds right there. Them the only ones I'll be working with for so far. That's it for real. If I'm not mistaken. Stop, little
Now,
man.
I had the bully clinic on a few weeks ago, and he had mentioned, that not only in the exotic bully community, but it's going on in the XL bully community where, breeders, they kind of, not sticking together, not getting along, things like that. Do you a XL breeder, so do you feel like XL breeders up here in Cleveland, ain't really trying to work together and really ain't trying to link up and do things together?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, we be trying to get like a little bully link up stuff, but it's like a lot of hatred in Cleveland for real. I don't know why. Like we all can win together for real. Um, like me, Devon and Trig and Eric, we be trying to have everybody come out. We be trying to like have a little fun bully link ups, little stack offs and stuff. But people, I don't know why they don't like to show up, pop out for real. Uh, but outside of Cleveland, I ain't gonna lie, outside of Cleveland, it's a lot of hate going on in the bully community for no reason. Stop biting.
Where, you know, people gonna hate no matter what's
Yeah,
going on, where do you think, a lot of that hatred come from when it come to dealing with these dogs, man?
just jealousy. Like you got the dog, like for real, they be like, you got the type of dog I want for real. Them not be able to produce that type of dog that you got. It's just jealousy for to me. I feel like it's just jealousy. Uh, so
You
yeah, I
know,
think it's just jealousy.
that's a
Stop,
you
bro.
know, that's a big thing, like what you just said. Like, man, hey, if if I see you and you got a dog
Yeah,
and I like your dog, that's like when I saw your puppy right here. I'll say, I like him. And I might even lock him in. If you see somebody that got a nice dog, use him.
yeah, like me.
If he's available to use, why not use him? Instead of, I like that dog, but nah, I ain't gonna use him because
Yeah,
Ben own him. Well, where did this mentality come from, man?
I don't know for real. I don't know. I think it's just like they proud or something. Like they want to be able to make that type of dog they sell for real. Instead of like, hey, you gotta be ready to spend. Like if you want to get to where you want, you gotta be ready to spend to get to where you want for real. Little mess. Uh, yeah, that's it for real.
That's another thing. What you just said. You know, you got people that's jealous and envious
Yeah,
because you know maybe they may be jealous of you because you own a certain type of dog and
yeah,
your dog possesses a certain type of look. But the problem is they haven't invested in themselves to get a quality dog. That's the problem. You know, you gotta invest in yourself, man. No matter what you're doing, if you want to see results. So that's just it. Invest in yourself. Get you a quality dog that fits your vision of what you trying to do, and move forward. And nobody ain't got to be
yeah,
jealous or envious of nobody.
yeah. You gotta just be ready to invest to what you want to have for real. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. People might think I really was like planning about buying a dog, but I really just like took my time with buying a dog. I ain't want to just go out. Oh, I see a dog. I like that dog. I like that color. Let me buy it. Nope. I want to have a dog that's go really like I said, a wild factor dog for like him. So like I don't know for real, for real. I don't know. I know people like really mad. Like I really inquired on dogs from their kennel, but then I ended up buying a different dog. Uh, Sorry to y'all, but like I just took my time with buying my dog. Stop biting, little man.
Right. I notice a lot of breeders, man, in the city. They've been making a lot of moves where they've been breedings, adding new dogs, dropping litters. The city been busy, man. I've
Definitely
been
have.
I've been noticing that where
Yeah,
they've been, French bulldogs, pockets, standards, XLs. We've been busy, man.
they definitely have. I've been seeing a lot of actually a lot of upcoming breedings. Even with me and my partners, we got some upcoming breedings. Who else? What's his name? Um, I forgot his name on Instagram. But Kilo owner, he
Yeah,
got that
yeah.
breeding with his girl Armani and Zippo. I'm lucky trying to inquire on that for
I think
real.
that's
Same with
dog shit kennels
yeah,
too. Something
yeah.
like that.
Ella Quintez, he locked in Zippo too. But his girl, what's her name? Storm, I believe. He locked that in too.
Oh yeah, them
Yeah, that's gonna be a crazy
that
litter.
Zippo.
Yeah, Zippo been putting on for real.
Yeah, that's a nice dog, man.
Yeah.
Um, what's your speaking? Like I just said, everybody been making moves, include yourself. I see you added that boy to your lineup. What's some of your plans for 2024?
So after these next few litters, I got females coming back from out these next few litters I got coming on. I ain't even mention Family Ties for them too. You know what Family Ties is? They got some
That's their kennel name.
yeah, Family Ties XL bully, something like that. I got some in the works with them too. Not with my boy, but I got some in the works with them too. I got a dog coming from out their yard. Same with Billy, I got a dog coming from out his yard. Me and Trey got him locked in with his girl Ice, that Merle girl. Uh, so like me, to be honest, I'm just trying to stack up on one of my favorite dogs, for real. Cause one of my favorite dogs is Jumanji. That's his grandfather, his great grandfather actually. And with me doing the litters I got, every female I got, I'm about to run it right back to him.
And they all got Jumanji behind them.
Yeah,
So you
Jumanji right
trying
behind
to
him.
that's the bloodline you trying to
Yeah,
run.
I like that. That's my perfect image of a dog right there is Jumanji.
Jumanji?
Yeah, that's the perfect image of a dog I like is Jumanji right there. Muscle, nice rear, headpiece, spread, bone. That's a nice dog right there. Stop, little man. But like him right here, he remind me of his granddad Markov.
Okay, I be asking, quite a bit of people that come on the show. I'm gonna ask you, what are your top XL bullies in the game right now?
Even though I just said Jumanji, one of my favorite dogs. He in my top five. So like, what you want like top five or something?
You could give top five, top 10.
All right. So for like the newer school for real, I'm gonna say Notorious Bully Enzo. He was like one of the top producers out right now. He actually one of my favorite dogs out. He number one. Then they go to Jumanji, number two. Three, Whopper. That's Gatorhead Bully's Whopper. Four, four is like he is because it's Jumanji's son. I want Tarzan. Five is Zippo. That's top five right there. But if it's like an older school for real, like one of them older school type dogs, uh, Cujo, BGK Cujo. He put on for the blue dog, super producer. Uh, Markov, Prime Yards Markov. Uh, hmm, Smasher, Pro Bull Smasher, and I like Pro Bull King Kong, him too, and another one. Hmm, I like Lion King, even though he not an older dog, but like I like Lion King. That's like my top 10 right there. Them dogs right there.
That's a good top 10, man. You know, you know your dogs.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna ask you this: Does a pedigree and having paperwork on a dog matter to you? And after you give your answer, kind of explain why.
If you want to be a breeder, it matter. If you just want a pet dog, then no, it don't matter. If you just want a pet home dog, it don't matter. So me feeling like like coming from the breeder side, a dog, you said the paperwork, right? The
Yeah.
paperwork, yeah, it matters. You got to know what's in your dog bloodline before you even want to start breeding for. That goes to like your what's that genotype, I believe.
Right.
You got to know what your dog will click with. You can't just like, oh, here you go. I'm just let you use my dog because he look good. That ain't gonna work like that. You can have a nice looking dog and that breeding don't click at all. I had a dog. That's how my Ghost and Star litter went. It didn't click for real. Only a couple puppies click for real. So like you got to know what's in your dog bloodline before you just throw them out there to breed. Like people go and like that's what people go ask you for real. Like a lot of type breeders, they go ask you what's in your dog bloodline to before they even want to use them for real. So you should just always know that for real when being a breeder. But when you just want a dog just for pet home, you don't need paperwork. Just love your dog for real.
You just mentioned genotype. I done talked about that on the show a few times too. You know, when you breeding, you look at genotype and phenotype.
Yeah. So like genotype is like what's in their bloodline.
Right.
Phenotype is like the dog for real. That's what I think I was. It's just like the
Yeah,
dog for real.
you right.
So with genotype, like I just said, before I even breed the dog, I'm going to look at the genotype first. Match up what's gonna click with who, and then like phenotype, I'm gonna start looking at your dog now. Structure, headpiece, bone, chest, rear. You gotta have all that for before just breeding a dog. Style up, man.
Now let me ask you: when you do open him up to stud, um, what are you gonna, is it gonna be a certain type of dog you gonna allow him to breed to,
Approved
or
females.
approved females?
Approved females only. Like before I even let you just use the dog, I'm gonna ask you the same thing. Casio, your dog paired. I want to see the dog paired for before just letting you use them because like I don't want to let my dog get a bad name. Y'all think y'all go like you don't got the pair how my dog got, so the if you breed them, then puppies don't click. You ain't about to put a bad name on my dog. So I'm gonna ask you what's the dog pet is first before I even let you use them.
Exactly. What you just said, that could kill
Yeah,
a stud, man.
literally.
People don't understand that. They think, damn, I got a stud, I'm about to study him out, I'm
Yeah,
about to get X amount of dollars, and they just accepting anybody to come stud to their dog.
yeah,
And then when these litters get to dropping, and these puppies get to turning out crazy,
yeah.
not looking like they supposed to look. And people like, oh yeah, he offer what's your dog, Draco?
Yeah, his name Draco.
He offered Draco. Yeah, they offer Draco. He offered Draco, and they looking like, nah,
Yeah, ain't
that
no
ain't nothing
way.
I want to breed to.
Yeah,
Then he producing that. So yeah, that's definitely something you want to do is screen these people.
yeah, definitely. Give me that. Like the breeds like I know, they gonna be they like I ain't, is they line breedings or they like line breedings for real. I believe they line breeding. It's like they got some like him and Ice. They got the same great grandfather. So it's that breeding should click for real. You got to stop biting that breeding stuff like that for real. You got to just like before I even let Trig and them, you know, use him. We did go back in her pet and stuff to make sure we know what's gonna click with who and stuff. So that's how we know like that breeder should click and with shadow dogs we want for real. Come here. Stop biting that metal.
Now, out of these upcoming breedings that's gonna be going on, do you plan on keeping females from these litters or males from these litters?
So I don't got a female coming out of all the litters. I do got a male coming out the litter. I'm gonna keep both of the females I got coming out these next two litters. And the male one I got, I'm gonna co-own them with somebody like a friend or something. Like I'm gonna use them like just like extra stuff for real. Cause like I don't want to have two studs on the yard. Cause like I don't got time for like fight stuff. Even though I never had a problem with fights in the like back then, I just don't want to have it like I don't even want to risk it for real.
All right. Where do you see your breeding program in the next 5 years?
Hopefully, cause like me, I hope to see my breeding program flourishing for real. Like I don't want to just have a breeding program. I want to open up like dog training, like a little facility like for training, like a veterinary type for real. But I do definitely want to be able to sell like the best dogs I could sell for. Come on, stop. Um, hopefully like I want to see. How can I explain it? I want to see him and his production, like all putting on for the community for real. So hopefully, like everything goes well with how these next couple years go for breeding for me.
All right. Before we get up out of here, man, we got to take a look at this stud. Can you put him? Is it possible for you to put him up on the table?
Yeah. Oh, you want to like put him back here or put the camera?
Yeah, right here. Put him up right here, so we could get a good look at him.
Come here, little man. He moves a lot.
There we go.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
That's a beautiful boy, man. How old is he?
He's 3 months.
All right.
54 pounds.
54 pounds.
Yeah.
Where can people get in contact with you?
My Instagram, the official _band_. That's where like y'all can contact me on there for real.
And his name is Draco, correct?
Yeah. Draco.
That's a beautiful boy, man.
Thank you.
A beautiful boy. Hey, man, if y'all in the city, put y'all pride to the side. Tap in with him, man. This dog could add a lot of bone to your program, man. I don't know if y'all could really see it on camera or not.
No.
You really need to see this boy in person. This boy thick, for sure.
No, he not overweight. That's one thing people need to know.
He got bone, man. Like I said, if you in the city, even if you ain't in the city, but I'm really talking to breeders in the city, man. I'm trying to, put a light on the people in the city and, maybe, breed better dogs and bring better dogs here to Cleveland. So if you in the city, man, and you breeding XLs, tap in, man. You can contact him on his Instagram. Give him your Instagram again.
The official _band_.
Look at that boy, man.
Come on, sit up.
All right, we gonna get up out of here. Allied Bullies TV, and we out of here like yesterday.
This episode of Allied Bullies TV is being brought to you by K9 Super Supplements Puppy Formula. This awesome supplement contains green tripe, goat's milk, biotin, along with 6 other ingredients, to promote growth and development, support immunity, digestive health, bone health, and also skin and coat health. Head on over to K9supersupplements.com today and grab yours.